In the modern world, where all types of corruption and iniquity has taken control of human minds, a good number of people endeavor for some means of self-defense. Nowadays, we understand that there is a tendency to spare some time to learn the art of karate. The origin of karate goes back to AD 1600s, where Chinese Buddhist monks systematically planned out certain means of self-defense. Shohin, once a king of Okinawa Islands, being afraid on any attack on his chair, proclaimed a strict ordinance that no one in his land is allowed to hold any weapons. Later on, the Japanese who intruded into the land were continuing to reject the reasonable rights of the inhabitants. During these days, people had determined to learn or develop certain precautionary measures for their own protection. That's how the modern karate was formed. The word kara in Japanese means empty and te refers to hands. Since death as a reality continues its uninterpreted journey, what do you think is the best option? Empty hands or hands carrying destructive weapons? We all are aware of the Indian freedom movement, where Mahatma Gandhi was promoting all types of protest without violence, whereas Subhash Chandra Bose was always in favor of fight and resistance against the enemy forces. Unfortunately, even now, in this so-called 21st century, there are many who believe that our own works and efforts are the only means of survival and salvation. When we look back into the history, even from the very beginning, humanity in general was trying to please God and earn what we call as moksha through various offers and gifts to God. But God, the Creator, the Sustainer of everything, declares, "If I was hungry, why should I tell thee? For the world is mine and the fullness thereof." It is indeed a strong statement from the Creator of the universe to the immature thoughts of mankind. The so-called good works claimed by man is just like white clothes, but full of stains. It is impossible for impure humanity to please the holy God in that excellent standard expected by Him. The omniscient God will never make any adjustment in His unquestionable quality. At the same time, do not forget the comforting fact that in spite of the multitude of sin, the merciful God still loves mankind whom He created in His own image. You need to listen and take it into your heart, the glorious declaration of Jesus Christ, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." This is an assured promise from the Savior of the world. Listen to these beautiful lines from Thankful Heart of one of the greatest in English poets. These lines reveal the great truth of redemption of mankind fulfilled through Jesus Christ. "Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee. Let the water and the blood from thy river's side, which flowed, be of sin the double cure. Cleanse me from its guilt and power. Nothing in my hand I bring, simply to the cross I cling. Naked, come to thee for dress, helpless, look to thee for grace. Foul, I to the fountain fly. Wash me, Savior, or I die." We, in this human frame, every time need the never-ending mercy from God. He is always willing to pour it abundantly to those who reach Him with an open mind and an empty hand. Man-made religions of this world ask you to do some good works, go to some holy places, and please the man-made gods and goddesses. Come on, I already told you, God does not need anything from our human state, but what He needs is our hearts, it's our soul committed for Him. Here is a simple way for earning moksha. Trust in Jesus and on His atonement for sin. Take away that curtain of self-righteousness. Accept the simple fact that you are a sinner too. Holy Bible clearly specifies, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised Him from the dead, you will be saved. Take into your heart that the sacrificial death of Jesus was personally for you to enjoy the freely offered salvation. It will ultimately lead you to eternity after the departure from this world. Let Jesus be your master, the captain of your life. We wish you all the very best bright future and prepare yourself for Jesus' coming, not with hands of good works, but with KaraTe, with empty hands. Thank you.